I don't care what anyone says, this sign is the cutest thing, and I hope we see more like this. What do you mean this game will have realistic street signs? Love the English, love the tracks, love the diverse town elevation. I'm immersed and the game's not even out yet. Shut up right now. Paralives team, you must be stopped because no one asked for this, yet you delivered. Again, what do you mean? What do you mean? As expected, no notes, brava. We've known this game was capable of this, but I don't think we'll ever be ready. No matter how many times I express my want for complex gameplay, this is all I could ever ask for. I will never shake the cookie cutter family gameplay allegations. If we're being real, how could you? Look! Like, what? The way I need to know who these paras are and their entire life story. We're in June and this game comes out in December. Explain to me how Game of the Year comes out at the end of the year. In just a minute and 30-second video, she's claimed her crown. I'll repeat just in case you forget. Game of the Year. Regardless of how accurate that was to my reaction when seeing the new trailer, it was a little overhyped. Game of the Year? That seems like an unfair title to place upon Paralives, yet I've seen this everywhere. Where did all this extra hype come from? We've been saying the same thing for 6 years. Keep your expectations low. Instead, this is what we see whenever there's a big update for Paralives.
There's a new life simulation game in the works, and a lot of people are calling it a legitimate competitor to The Sims. It's called Paralives.
This could really be something big. Let's try to make this game like the next big thing.
It's all very cool. That's the thing, is it's everything that everybody wants in The Sims in just this one game, which is why I think to me it's a little bit skeptical for me.
We have experienced way too many years of being milked, nickeled, and dimed by Electronic Arts Incorporation for the Sims franchise. And the Paralives team is like, you know what? Let's give them everything they want. Paralives was already competition with the Sims, but now they're going to be an even bigger competition.
I get why this happens. The game looks so good and it's hard not to praise it. We've waited so long for something new and it feels like Paralives could be something great. Despite the well-deserved praise, I think Paralives is being set up for failure by the same people who are fans of the game. And here's why. I've seen two main ways high expectations have been set upon early access. The first is one that's been here since the dawn of Paralives. Back in 2019, when all we had was the clip of a resizable window, the countless amount of requests and wish lists that came flooding in when this video dropped was insane. Some features being great ones from Sims games and others being new ideas that would be amazing to see in a life sim. I remember even back then feeling concerned this indie game had a lot to amount to. Could this game be handled with the grace that is necessary when discussing indie games? Crazier to think we knew it was a one-man team at the time. The second way has severely increased due to recent events. I'm seeing a lot of disappointment around the confirmed features planned for early access, which is very concerning because this information has been available for years. Specifically on their official website, they've had a detailed development roadmap that breaks down each mode of the game: live mode, paramaker, build mode, general features, and modding tools. It goes even deeper by sectioning off individual features based on when we can expect to see them come to the game. This all tracks on all other spaces Paralives is present. Their development timeline, YouTube, their socials, and their Patreon is especially thorough in explaining how these features are planned to work. This is what we mean when we say the team has been very transparent. I feel they've done all they could to set realistic expectations of what Paralives is planned to be. Then why are expectations so high? And who is responsible? Could it be content creators? They do have a tendency to praise Paralives to an unrealistic degree. Should I play the clip again?
There's a new life simulation game in the works, and a lot of people are calling it a legitimate competitor to The Sims. It's called Paralives.
No, I don't need to do that. I think you get the point. Again, I get it. We're excited for this new game that looks amazing. Features we had to wait for or never had are coming in the base game. The Paralives team is doing something that's incredible for an indie studio, yet they're still an indie studio. Even I, in the past, have forgotten to expect nothing more than an early access indie game from Paralives, not competition for the juggernaut that is The Sims 4, and not to fill the gap in life sims by being the next Sims-like game that has all we've been asking for and more. I'm expecting exactly what Paralives has been and has always promised to be. And what about about the community? I don't think they're doing this game any favors either. There seems to be a lack of balance in opinions. You have one side where fans are expecting Paralives to revolutionize the life sim genre and do what should have been done a decade ago. Then there is the opposite side where it's been decided the game is empty before its release, and apparently they are not convinced. Convinced of what? Exactly.
The first major glaring concern that I have with Paralives is simply put the lack of gameplay footage. Any footage of any semblance of gameplay of Paralives to date has been dripped out in these tiny little video clips and updates that have been shared on YouTube and through their public Patreon posts. All of the footage shows the components of gameplay, whether it's the character creator, the build mode, some animations. It's all being shown as isolated little clips. And I want to be very clear that I'm not talking about the new early access trailer that's just been released. That trailer is perfectly fine as far as video game trailers go. I wasn't expecting to see gameplay in that trailer. It's fine. And I've seen this argument online that the developers have already put out gameplay footage. They've put out this live mode demo on their YouTube channel. They've shown the build mode. They've shown the character creator. And I will tell you, that is not gameplay. That is curated clips of animations. These are nicely edited video collages with some very nice artwork and some very nice interface design, but it is not gameplay. I could sell you my car by showing you that the windows go up and down, that the steering wheel turns, that there's tires attached, that the lights turn on and off. But if you took that car out on the highway and it broke down, exploded, the engine seized up, you couldn't drive it where you wanted to go, you're going to be mad that I sold you a bunch of junk.
I respect these opinions because this is a natural place to start. It's like we're so close to the point, but not close enough. Honestly, if we continue to think critically and continue to do proper research, you'll find from the very beginning the team have always and consistently been clear on exactly what Paralives plans to accomplish. They've gone above and beyond to explain the how and why this game is in development. I've explained this in past videos, so I won't go into detail here. Instead, I'll challenge you with a question. If The Sims 4 was truly the evolution of the Sims franchise and Enjoy was a full game at launch, how would that affect the way we see Paralives? Would we expect more or less from this game? Unfortunately, I think there is an unspoken expectation Paralives is here to make up for past mistakes of the life sim genre. I don't think that's fair, nor is that Paralives' responsibility, yet it's being held to that standard and is what will set the game back from reaching its full potential and success. After a while, I'm positive the game will be just fine. I just wanted to talk about a feeling I've been having that was confirmed after the release date trailer. I can tell I'm not the only one who noticed this, so I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts. Regardless, I'm proud of the team for remaining transparent and consistent in their intentions for the game. The game looks amazing to me. I have more than enough grace to expect far less than what we got from The Sims 4 and Enjoy's base game, and I'm okay with that.